Hi, thank you for watching a new video blog. What is the number one mistake that 18-year-olds make in their life? The number one mistake that 18-year-olds and teenagers make in their life comes down to valuing their friends and strangers more than that they value their family. And I am no stranger to making this mistake. I made the mistake myself. But maybe it's good to look where I got this idea from. Most of us, when we were young, basically everybody is grown up into a very close household with your family. You're very close with them. Well, that's what I hope it is like. You spend basically all your time with your family. For example, your parents, they raised you from birth, maybe 15, 16 years, and suddenly you feel like, oh, my parents, you know, it's just, it is what it is, and there's friends, and they're maybe more interesting. I can hang out with them, they understand me better because they have the same age. Which is fine, it's good to associate with people your own age, but I think that in this day and age, we value these friends more than that we value our family. Like I say, I had the same. When I was younger, I grew up with my brothers and sisters, with my parents, and we were very close. We spent, you know, many hours a day with each other, and then suddenly you turn 14, 15, and there's these friends that you make. It's just nice. It's good, like I say, it's good to find friends, but you also have to find people that are like you, think like you, are very close to you. So in nature, this is very normal. A tribe consists of people that are blood related, so they share the same DNA, if you want to call it that. They also are very familiar with each other. They know each other so good, like true and true, because they live together. They know every second that you have moved, and to them you are absolutely no stranger. So in our culture now, it is somehow more interesting to share time with total strangers, because the friends that you make are basically total strangers. You meet them in a club or in like I said, social club, like sports, or maybe you do something else. You know, I was with the Boy Scouts, for example. You might find them in a church or any other school, and you consider these people very interesting because it's new, it's refreshing. They make you feel something different than your family. Your family seems, yeah, I know them, it's interesting, I like them, I love them, but you know, these friends are cool, they're interesting, they're new to you. It's a new experience. So I understand from this point of view that you find it interesting, that it gives you a certain feeling that you don't have with your family. But again, like I say, if you look at nature, you see that this is absolutely not the case. That tribes, they consisted for as long as time exists, and they were very well adjusted to each other. There, for example, is no criminality there. They don't know what rape is, they don't know what murdering is, they don't know what stealing is, they don't know what a fight is, basically. The only time that they, if there's something happening, like a bad situation, they will directly remove this person from the tribe, and in that way it gets exterminated. So this bad person cannot spread his bad things, and also he cannot give this further in the next line, because he's getting sent away into the woods or something where he must live alone. So in nature, the tribe, the family, the tribe is an extended family. In a close surrounding where everything is very well controlled, everybody trusts each other, high trust, and therefore people will die for each other in any situation. So in our times, the focus is now on friends. The media brainwashes you into thinking that friends and strangers and going to a strange place is very interesting, is the highest goal that you can achieve. And I thought the same. I believed the same. When I was younger, I thought that traveling would give me the best feeling, like make the best friends. But these friends are very superficial. It's all based on nothing. It's based on, hey, you're in this moment together, you have a chat, you talk, and then afterwards you don't keep really a lot of contact with these people that you meet while traveling. But the media really brainwashes you into thinking that you should value your friends in that you make during life more than your family, and that family is basically something well, boring, and it's just like obligation. Your friends are cool, you know, it's cool to hang out with your friends, it's cool to make new friends, and cool. But in the end, it's just like empty, because if I look back at the friends that I make in my life, just only like 4 or 5 really survived this, and even those are, you know, when you get older, you barely see them, you barely have like a close connection with them, because you are having a family yourself. So the focus, the valuation of friends and of strangers is really stupid. But of course, you know, they want to brainwash you into thinking that meeting new people in a strange country is going to be the best experience that you can have, and that your family is just like something like an obligation, like something boring, and not really a focus. You see this, how they brainwash you in movies, commercials, you know, always it's like, oh, your friends, you go with your friends, do cool things with your friends, meet new friends, be cool, blah, 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 blah. And visiting your old grandmother or your aunt, you know, that's, oh no, you don't want to do that. Or always like the uncle, you know, they always give the bad uncle, you know, the uncle's always like the bad guy, you know, he's always talking the wrong things, and he's basically not a nice person, always like they got scapegoated, you know. And of course this is no coincidence, they want you to believe, they train you, they program you into believing that friends and strangers abroad are more valuable, are more interesting. Why? Because in nature, the family ties, the strong bonding is like the most spiritual and the most powerful connection that there is. And of course, the ones in power are afraid of you connecting with your family, making a strong family, making tribes again, creating this force, this not only like the powerful force in like power, because you can just with the tank you can run over the tribe, but in the spiritual way they are so afraid of tribes returning, people becoming strong again, family bonds becoming strong again. So that's why they want to make you believe that flying abroad, making friends, strangers is the most valuable thing. The ones in power always focus on destroying the family, strong family bonds, the tribe life. They do this on purpose. Every time the tribe feeling is returning, they go very hard against it because they are afraid of it. Like I say, not from the powerful perspective only, but mostly from the spiritual power, because tribes are spiritual and they can destroy all the evil on this planet. Next time when you think about when you're 18 years old and you think, oh man, it's so boring to live with my parents, I want to go to another country, I want to go to the States to do a study there, or blah blah blah. Know that this is what the powers to be want you to be doing. They want you to leave your home, your family. They want you to connect with like total strange people, your friends. That's what they want you to do. So you're a very good slave if you do this. If you take a year and you study in some strange country, or if you do even like missionary work. You know, there's in my church there were people doing missionary work. They will go for a year like abroad in some African country or whatever, I don't know. Know that it's not there to help yourself or your family, but it is there to destroy your family. So I know that these people mean good if they do missionary work. They are not doing it out of bad things, but know that it's promoted to disconnect yourself from your family. They love it when you do this. They really like when you don't like your family. So know that if you don't want to be a slave, that's making your friends and you're traveling abroad, studying abroad, it's just like the dumbest thing that you can do for an 18-year-old. You should focus on your family, build your own family, live close to your own family, and build this strong connection ties with your own family. And this will build you spiritually up, this will enlighten you. And of course they don't want you to do this, so they brainwash you once again into believing something else. So don't make this mistake. I made the mistake myself. I focused, I valued my friends over family. I thought, oh, you know, friends, you know, they're fun. You know, I want to go hang out with them every day. And for example, I wasn't really, when there were birthdays of my brothers and sisters, I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was just focused on myself and these friends, like very artificial. And none of these people I talk to anymore, you know, it just disappeared. So very important to know that and to don't make this mistake. That was it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.